Hi everyone, Alan from Metaloop here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a quick tire rotation video on a 2017 Audi A4 Quattro 2.0T B9. This video will walk through how to remove the lug nuts, how to jack up the car, what the proper tire rotation order is, and what the torque specifications are. If you like the kind of information that's available in this video, please like and subscribe for more. To access the back, depending on if you have a cargo cover or not, there's a little lever here. We'll pull that up, and then you'll see the spare tire. So just unscrew that, and we'll take the tire out of the way. So the only thing we need in here are these little pair of tweezers, and this will remove the wheel lug caps. These tweezers fit right in, and you'll hear a click, and you just pull them out. And we'll just get all 5 of these done. Be careful of losing these caps, make sure you put them away properly. If you do lose one, a single one of these is $5 at the Audi dealership. There's plenty of ways to loosen wheel lug nuts, and it's recommended to do it while the car is still on the ground so that the wheel doesn't move. The classic way is to use a breaker bar, and for us, a 17mm socket. I have this wheel lug nut socket set from Gear Wrench that I think is pretty cool. The other ways to do it are to use an impact wrench, and impact wrenches come in all different forms. You have your high torque impacts, which I think is too much for a job like this. And then you have your compact impacts, which I think if you're doing a lot of tire rotations is probably the right way to go. But hear me out. I think for DIYers like myself and you, instead of going for an impact wrench, why not just invest in an impact driver for that one time every couple months when you're actually rotating your tires? I'd like to thank my friends at Flex for helping me prove a point today and sending me this impact driver. And that point is this. Flex's 24-volt brushless impact driver, model number FX13718-2B. An impact driver like this is all that a DIYer will ever need. This impact driver has 2,500 inch-pounds of torque, one of the highest in its category. And so while all those other options are available, we're going to finish this tire rotation with just this one tool. The other item that comes in your spare tire kit is this little peg. Because the wheel lug nuts are actually bolts instead of studs, and that'll keep your tire from falling while you remove the rest of the lug nuts. And just so everyone is aware, Flex is offering a lifetime warranty for any of their 24-volt power tools that you purchase through the end of the year. I'll have links in the description below if you'd like to purchase your own. And once again, thank you, Flex. And now we're ready to jack this car up. So down here is the jack point. You'll see it kind of sticking out. This is where we're going to put the jack so that we can put jack stands down as well. In the center console, we'll first make sure that the e-brake is on. Then we'll put on wheel chocks. Since we're lifting one side of the car in order to do the rotation, we're going to put wheel chocks on both the front tire and the back tire. You'll see that both the front and rear tires have been lifted by the jack. That makes it really easy for us to just place jack stands and do the rotation from front to back. And on the back, we'll use the jack point for the jack stand. It's located right here. And for the front, we're picking a point on the frame, right about there. And we're just gonna slowly and carefully lower the jack until some of the weight lands on the jack stand. And you'll see the back jack stand sitting properly on the jack point. Both tires are off the ground. Here's the rear, and there's the front. And again, we're leaving the jack in place, though it's not really holding a lot of the weight. Now that the car's in the air, we'll be able to take off the tire fully. We removed all the caps and we'll take off the wheel now. If you're ever not sure how bad your tires are, one way to check is these little wear indicators here. This basically represents when the tire is about to go completely bald. So if your treads are anywhere near that, it's time to replace your tires. And now we'll get the front tire onto the rear. And we're just going to tighten a little bit by hand, just so that when we both put the car down, the wheel doesn't go out of place. And we'll torque it when the car's back on the ground. And now we're ready to put the rear tire back on the front. And tightening, make sure you do it in a star pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that the wheels are back on, we'll raise the car to remove the jack stands, and then we'll lower the car. And just to be clear, tightening by hand is just best practice. It's easy to use something like an impact driver or an impact wrench and over tighten accidentally, because those devices are just way too powerful these days. One quick and easy tip is to turn your wheel out so that the torque wrench has a better angle and doesn't hit the side of your car. So the torque settings on the A4 call for 90 foot-pounds. And again, we're going to follow that star pattern as we're torquing down. When using a torque wrench, the proper ergonomics will help. All you need to do is push down on the wrench after it's been calibrated. And we'll do the same on the back. Because we can't turn the wheels, you'll just have to be a little bit more careful. You can see how I'm almost hitting the side of the car with the torque wrench. And that's it, guys. You just have to repeat this process on the other side and you'll be done. I hope this video was helpful, and if you'd like to see more videos on the A4, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm Alan, and this is Metaloop.